bam. Well, if you're a store clerk, you can't see anybody.
Is it just like a tiny
from the
little
waist down.
A tiny little dress? It comes over the shoulders, comes down to here, and then it ends right here?
They're just wearing like their Ariana Grande style. Get it from Walmart.
You know I'll be reborn. Clicking on all this bottle porn. It could be a unicorn. Can't stop watching all this bottle porn. My name is David, this is Kira, and welcome to Shelf Turds. And tonight we are talking about bourbon hunting. Kira, when I say bourbon hunting, what does that mean?
Bourbon hunting is where you as an idiot sit down and you turn on your YouTubes and you're like, who is the coolest YouTube channel that has either the name bourbon or whiskey in their title? Let me go look for those ones and see what they're all talking about. I don't even know how you got here. Neither bourbon nor whiskey in our title. Just shelf and turd. That's your fault. So you turn on the channel, okay? Whatever channel it is.
Sure.
They're either good looking or only their mama loves them. And then most of them always wear overalls.
Fair.
Why are you wearing those? I think they think that's cool.
Whiskeytube is rampant right now with overalls.
Overalls on everybody. Overalls, and then they have the plaid shirt over the overalls.
Overall, everybody's wearing overalls.
So dumb. And they're like, you know what the coolest bottle is? Blanton's. And then you're like...
Everyone's always saying that.
You're like, oh my God, I need to get that. I need to get Blanton's. I need to be as cool as they are because they went on for 45 straight minutes about it. I don't even go 45 straight minutes about anything. You go to your local Walmart, pick up some overalls, pick up some flannels, and then you go to the liquor store that's right next to Walmart because you know it's there. And you're like, hey, do you have any Blantons? And they're like, whoa, you just came from Walmart. There's no way that you want Blantons.
And then they see the overalls.
I'm just joking. You guys can shop at Walmart and wear overalls.
So let's recap. Bourbon hunting, first they hunt a pair of overalls and a flannel. Exclusive to Walmart.
Exclusive to Walmart, or if they're feeling a little fancy, they're going to get that Kirkland brand on. So you are all upset. There's no Blantons, right? And then you're like, screw this flannel hat. And then you turn around and he goes, wait. Those Kirkland? And you go, why, yes, sir, they are. Ding-a-long, ding-a-long. And then he's like, I do have some pretty awesome bottles. You might have heard this on the Bourbon channel. I don't know.
That's my favorite channel, the
Bourbon channel.
Yeah.
And he's like, they talk about this all the time. And you're like, that's what I'm looking for. That's it.
What bottle specifically? I want to...
It's this one.
Oh. That you have in your
Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Straight up. From Las Vegas. And that's hilarious because Las Vegas is disgusting. Have you ever been to that town?
I did once in the daylight. The daylight is not pretty.
Yeah. There's underwear all over the place. Don't touch anything. They make it look like you just went to frickin' Greece or the Colosseum. Is that in Greece? You can also pretend you're in a circus for a little bit, right? You found some treasure island. There's a pyramid. But as soon as you walk out, dirty underwear on the ground. If Las Vegas is what it is, this is gonna take my money and run, and also I might get HPV.
Alright, so we're gonna get into Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. This bottle was donated to the Shelf Turds Bar by the one, the only, the epic artist, comedian extraordinaire, DC, Daniel Carter. So we actually have a little bit of an old one. Should we kill that one and get this one, or just do this one?
Let's kill it.
The new one we have is bottled on April 22nd, 21, batch number 62 for you nerds that give a shit about that.
Yeah, why do you care?
The old one doesn't have any of those markers on it. The old one here that we're about to kill is 57.69%.
Because you guys care about numbers. Let me do my numbers, but I'm not going to pay my taxes because I don't understand numbers.
So this has been very, very informative.
And they watch the Bourbon channel.
And they
I hope that's not a real channel.
I don't think the Bourbon channel is a channel. Is that a channel? I should look right now on Namecheap to see if thebourbonchannel.com is a website.
You should.
We should buy it. I will say this: thebourbonchannel.net is available, as is thebourbonchannel.org. Yeah, what's
is net better than .org?
So
.org is better.
Honey's saving me money on thebourbonchannel.org right now, so we're gonna get a little bit of a discount.
Is Honey like Ebates or something? Like
Yeah, it's something like Norman Bates. Yeah, with tax is $9.36. Thebourbonchannel.org.
All of the orgs. What about the whiskeychannel.org?
All right, so it's confirming thebourbonchannel.org right now.
Thank you for your purchase.
Let's try the whiskeychannel.org. The whiskeychannel.com is available.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. How many domain names do you think we can buy in one video?
What else? We should go live and do this.
Thewhiskeychannel.com. Add to cart. Now we're actually buying thewhiskeychannel.com.
Yes. Good luck to the rest of you.
Maybe smokewagon.org is available. Okay.
Okay.
Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered. Do you want to nose this?
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
Lemon and like crisp grass. It's real citrusy, a little bright and fruity.
Even that citrus to me, it's not like a citrus rind. It's like a citrus candy. It's real sweet, almost like some sort of an orange candy on the nose.
Like a lemon bar.
I'm gonna look up lemonbars.com right now. See if we can buy it.
And then someone who's like really trying hard to make the best lemon bars, like, okay, I finally did it. Let me go see if it's available. And it's like,
Shelf Turds owns lemonbars.com.
Dicks.
Raspberry. Growing up, we had a huge raspberry bush.
Oh.
And this is actually like fresh, not like raspberry jam or anything like that, like straight up on the leaf, plant, vine.
So you're getting a lot of bird poop, a lot of the grass and the leaves, as well as the sweetness of the raspberry when the wind blows.
I mean, it could just be me tonight, but that is literally taking me backwards 30 years to a handful of raspberries off that damn bush.
You didn't wash them?
Baby, it was the 80s. We didn't know any better.
Oh god, there's probably like bugs and parasites, like little tiny microscopic worms crawling in and out.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Oh god, David.
Baby, in the 80s, all kinds of things happened. It wasn't even that bad to like date your sister or marry your cousin back then.
In Detroit, we could not do those things.
You did not live in Detroit.
Lincoln Park, we could not do those things.
Don't start naming your favorite bands. We couldn't do those things in Gin Blossoms.
Okay. This one is really oak forward immediately. I kind of wanted a little bit more of like a sweet taste, but it really just came out, I want to be a barrel. Mm.
No, I got a lot of sweetness on it.
I think someone's drunk.
And I'm getting a little bit of raspberry on the palate. I'm getting a little bit of that original bubblegum flavor that I get off the small batch 100. But this time, it is sweet and fruity. A little bit of barrel there, a little bit of barrel char, but it's not bad. I really like this. I know it's been a minute since we had Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered did make our final 4 in Mash Madness.
Yeah, it's good.
And this one's been, the bottle we just killed, it's been open now for, like almost a year. So it's had a lot of air in it, and this is my favorite pour out of that bottle to date.
I love it. I think it's really, really good, but I do get a ton, I'm surprised you don't get that barrel burst. Like the Kool-Aid Man barrel.
There's a little bit of barrel that was balanced. How many miles would you drive to get to this?
Okay, 45? That's a decent amount.
On Kira miles, it's not bad. What is the Kira price for Uncut Unfiltered?
$35.
Do you have the same pour that I have?
Can you try it? I thought so. I am not in love. I mean, I like it, and I will drink it. And I think it's fantastic.
I wonder if the KiraPrice.com is available.
Okay.
Do you want
me to tell you a different price?
No, that is your
Okay.
price. I don't want to sway you. Do you have a comparison to make, though?
Well, how about we compare it to the Fusion that you were talking about?
Sure. So me personally, I'm not a big fan of Fusion 4. I like Fusion 3 and 5 a lot. But you are the huntress. I am the lowly companion. What Fusion would you want to compare it to?
Let's do 5.
Here is Fusion
on that side.
5. Yeah. Going on our outside.
No. Instant wrong. Wrong! Shame.
Okay.
Shame.
On the nose, no. On the palate was what I was thinking. Bad comparison.
Yuck. Okay. Uncut Unfiltered freaking is amazing compared to this. This sucks. That's gross. Stay over there.
Do you want to try Fusion 4 right now, or do you think it's a bad comparison in general?
Now I'm worried. Was I drunk when I was like, I love Fusion 4? Because that happens. That's how I got pregnant.
What?
I like you. You're cute. And then I wake up, oh, damn it.
Were you clenching a turd when you walked away from the bed? What was that walk?
I got scared so much. Scared the poop right out of me. I was like, realized it was toilet baby instead. I'm joking.
I think we've just failed to compare it to anything. I don't want to taste Fusion 4. I really don't.
So if I could compare this to
Sure.
anything.
You take over. I am the lowly steed, and I stepped out of line. I did. I stepped out of line.
I really need something that's barrel.
It's barrel. Got it.
I kind of want a Matt Porter barrel bottle. Not Nulu, because I get so much.
So that's where the camera stopped recording.
Okay.
So what do you think? So like $35 for this?
No, this is really good. I'm surprised I only said $35.
You might have been woo, you know. What do you think?
Or are we recording?
We're totally recording.
All right, sorry, my nose is running.
It's natural. You're a natural human being.
I'm normal.
With big naturals.
This is my first sip of the day, and it's delicious.
So
delicious already.
I'm getting more of that barrel you were talking about a couple weeks ago here. I'm getting more of that this time around than I did before. Although this is a new batch. We killed that bottle. This is batch number 62, bottle day April 22nd of 2021.
Okay.
So, Kira Miles, Kira Price.
I don't know. I mean, it's really, really good. But do I want to search for it? Will I be excited if I see it? Yes. Am I going to spend a day? Hold on, let me think about this. No, I won't spend a day. I'll spend 50 minutes of my time. So it's 50 miles. Because
Okay.
I drive 60 miles a minute. Right?
Yes.
Something like that. Per hour. So then I don't go that fast. I don't remember.
You're not here for math class. That's not why you're the huntress.
And then, how much am I going to pay for this? Hold on, this is delicious, but...
It is delicious. Such a difference between the 100 proof small batch and this uncut unfiltered. A massive difference.
We were drinking uncut unfiltered? I thought we were drinking straight up.
No, we're drinking, this is uncut unfiltered. What do you think was straight up?
Oh, I thought we were drinking straight up.
No, this is the uncut unfiltered.
Okay, so then that makes a difference in my mind. I will drive 85 miles for this, and I will pay $65.
That's not bad. This
I thought it was straight up.
suggested retail on this, I think, is like 65 or 70. We tend to get ours right around 70, 72. So
Well, that's how much the label affects me.
the label affects you?
Well, I didn't know it was uncut unfiltered.
Yeah, put it there.
I thought it was straight up.
And by straight up,
Straight
you mean-
bourbon.
It is straight bourbon. It's just not the straight. I think you're thinking of like straight small batch 100 proof.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, it's still straight. There's no up there, but it does say straight.
I got confused from what I was saying earlier.
It does say straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay, maybe we should start this whole thing over.
You know, it's 2021. You shouldn't make that big a deal about something being straight.
Okay, It's wonderful.
It's wonderful. Mm-hmm. So, how many miles in price again? It was 65 on the price, and miles was like 80.
80.
So you drive like an hour,
85-ish.
like an hour and a half to get
Heck
this.
yeah, it'll be fun. I'll just throw in some Ace of Base in my tape player and go to town.
First of all, what vehicle do you secretly own that has a tape player? Because I don't know of it. And second of all, when did you become such a big Ace of Base fan?
I love Ace of Base.
All right, sing your favorite Ace of Base.
She wants sees another baby. She's gone tomorrow, but all that she wants sees another baby. Ooh.
You're not gonna sing the I Saw the Sign song?
Oh my gosh. That stupid song. Where I grew up, everybody every year clogged to that damn song. And they had to put on a freaking school assembly for it. And everyone's like, ooh, that she wants.
Sweetie, it's gonna be real weird if you don't clarify right now that you grew up in Germany.
I'm serious. It was like, I saw the sign, and like 50 people were clogging to it in front of elementary school kids, and we're just like, this is the dumbest thing.
No, it was. I've seen videos. It was cool. Like while the people were clogging, they would wheel in people on platforms that are churning butter. Somebody would walk a cow onto stage. It was really cool.
Well, it was cool the first time I saw it, but every year the same thing to the same song. So annoying. So yeah.
It's not really like closing the show because we're not really
the show. It
shooting.
Started to get good and then it just stopped.
This is like weeks later. Mm-hmm. Whole different bottle of Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered.
This is probably not a good episode to.
Huh. We should probably premiere this shit, huh?
Why not?
All right. We'll talk to you in a couple. Love you, mean it. And thank you for joining us on Shelf Turns. I lie here all alone. I'm feeling frisky, so I pick up my phone. Keep the lights down low. Lying in bed, no one has to know. I know you tried to warn me, but these bottles got me so horny. I can't see clear when anyone mentions whiskey of the year. You know I'll be reborn, clicking on all this bottle porn. It could be a unicorn. Can't stop watching all this bottle porn. Make it oily, give me viscous. I want to taste biscuits at Christmas. My palms feel so warm after watching all this bottle porn. I'll watch it all night long. Bottle after bottle, how could this be wrong? And I'll drive from state to state. If I was single, I would never get a date. And I know the liquor store owner, but that doesn't satisfy my bottle, but loneliness. Clicking on all this bottle porn. It could be a unicorn. Can't stop watching all this bottle porn. Make it oily, give me viscous. I want to taste biscuits at Christmas. My palms feel so warm after watching all this bottle porn. You're just doing a little Miranda action here.
Did I get him? Close enough. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Should we have these big bottles in front of us? Is that distracting or not?
Anything big in front of me is always distracting.
We can walk this side.
Move.
The speakers are. It did record it there. You just couldn't hear it. Move that to the side.
Yeah, underneath the flannel. Because you're a new person that doesn't know how to... They're like, do I button the flannel? How do I wear the flannel? So you're an idiot and you button it all the way up. All the way up like this. And you're like, wow, I'm real cozy. And then you get into the liquor store and they just see that you look like a lumberjack without any pants on. And then you go, oh, you get so hot, there's no Blantons.
Do these overalls not have pants on them?
And then now, bam. Well, if you're a store clerk, you can't see anybody.
Is it just like a tiny
from the
little
waist down.
A tiny little dress? It comes over the shoulders, comes down to here, and then it ends right here?
They're just wearing like their Ariana Grande style. Get it from Walmart.
I've seen many Whiskeytubers in overalls, but I have never seen the overalls end right here and everything be bare, buck naked from there down.
It's vintage. No, the reason why is because the clerks can't see below the bar. You know how they're behind, like, whatever. What do they call this?
Like a counter?
At store. Counters. That's right.
So because they can't see behind the counter, they just assume what I can't see is unclothed.
Exactly. That's right. You shut your mouth.
I shut my mouth and if I know what's good for me.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Oh.
All right, so, yeah.
So, nothing can really hold a candle to Uncut Unfiltered. I guess I kind of want to change my mileage and my price a little bit.
Are you allowed to do that?
It's my channel.
Fair
It's
enough.
my whiskeychannel.com and my bourbonchannel.org.
Thewhiskeychannel.com.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Thebourbonchannel.org.
Now we gotta buy those. All right. So, I'm going to change it because
Sure.
Uncut Unfiltered is delicious and I'm comparing it to these others and I forget how crappy, whiskey is. So, this one's pretty good. I will go 60 miles. Add another 15 miles on top of that.
Sure.
I said I was going to pay what, 35?
Mm-hmm.
Compared to what I just had here, I will probably pay 50. I won't go over 52. Okay, they just gotta cut it down a little bit.
Sure.
They have to take into account the money I spent to get there. I will just beg the clerk, be like, dude, I drove. Here, you want this McDonald's Happy Meal? Yeah, $5 off. There he goes. He's like, yeah.
What?
That's great.
You're bringing random McDonald's Happy Meals
Oh, yeah.
to liquor stores, and you're telling them, you're going to give me $5 off for this cold Happy Meal.
Well, it's kind of cold, but you know what? McDonald's tastes good cold or warm, honestly. It's not real food anyway. And it's a 6-piece chicken nugget with extra fries and sweet and sour sauce. That's the best Happy Meal ever. I didn't put any apple slices in it for you. I said, no, hold those apples. Just give me more fries. And then you get a little toy. They're a happy clerk. Just hanging around this dusty, gross old friggin' liquor store with all these weird people in overalls coming in. Sure, I'll take that Happy Meal. It sounds like the highlight of my day.
Kira, close the show.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much for sticking around, listening to our awesome story today. So, Uncut Unfiltered is amazing. It's a pretty good amazeball. And then you've got Fusion 5. If you have Fusion 5 and you're going on and on about it, what are you wearing? Bibs?
Overalls.